morning students. How are you all? Let's begin the chapter for you. Fifth chapter, the early Vedic age. Here we will discuss what is the meaning of Vedas and Vedic and early Vedic age, their political organization, social life and economic life. Here we see what is the meaning of Vedas and Vedic literature. The Vedas are the earliest literary composition in India. Veda means knowledge. It is derived from the Sanskrit root word Ved, which means to know. There are 4 Vedas. They are Rig, Sam, Yajur and Arth. Arising out of the Vedas are other literary compositions called Brahmanas, Aranyakas, Upanishad and Puranas, and the epics Ramayana and Mahabharata. The entire literature based on the Vedas is referred to as a Vedic literature. How many Vedas are there? There are 4 Vedas, Rig, Sam, Yajur and Arth. And literary composition, they are Brahmanas, Aranyakas, Upanishad and Puranas. And there are 2 epics of, they are Ramayana and Mahabharata. The entire literature based on Vedas is referred to a Vedic literature. In Indian history, the period 1500 to 600 BC is called the Vedic age, as most of the information about this period is derived from Vedic literature. During the Vedic age, a people called the Aryans settled in northern India. The Aryans are so called because they spoke one of several Aryan languages that probably originated in Central Asia. India was named Bharatvarsha after a powerful Aryan tribe called Bharata. The Vedic age is divided into the early Vedic period 1500 BC to 1000 BC and the later Vedic period, that is 1000 BC to 600 BC. Now see what is early Vedic period. The early Vedic period, people lived in the region called Sapt Sindhu. Now it is modern Haryana and undivided Punjab. It was watered by 7 rivers, the Indus, Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Byas, Satluj and Saraswati. The Saraswati has dried up now. The early Vedic age is also called the Rig Vedic age. Why? Because the Rig Veda was composed at this time. The Rig Veda is a very valuable source of information on the early Vedic period. It is a collection of 1028 hymns. Hymns means a religious song and prayers in praise of gods. Initially, it was not in written form but was passed on orally. It was not in a written. All these were not in a written but passed on orally. Knowledge passed on in this way is known as a Shruti. Now, political organization of the early Vedic period. Tribal division. In the early Vedic period, the Aryans were divided into tribal groups. Each group lived in a village or grama. The tribes were cattle breeders. Cattle breeders means a person who breeds animal or plant. They fought wars called Gavisti over the possession of cattle and grazing ground. Rajan. The tribal chief was called Rajan. He led his tribe in war and maintained law and order. He received a Bali. Bali means voluntary donation. Voluntary donation means giving willingly for his services. The Rajan was assisted by the commander-in-chief known as a Senani, the chief priest Purohita and the village headman Gramini. He consulted his subject on important matters. He did this through the Sabha, a small committee of select village elders, and the Samiti or the General Assembly. Life of people or economic life of people of Vedic period. Occupations, growing crops and rearing cattle were the main occupation of the early Aryans. The Aryans grew wheat, barley and rice. The cow was central to their lives. A man's honor was measured in terms of the number of cows he possessed. The cow was also a unit of barter. Barter means exchange for other goods or services without using money. The Aryans used horses and chariot. Chariot means carriage in war and peace. In the latter Vedic period, the horse became an important religious symbol. The Rig Veda mentions that there were craftsmen such as carpenters, chariot makers, weavers, leather workers and potters. What were their amusement? The usual pastime of the Aryans were chariot racing, hunting, gambling, music and dancing. Musical instruments such as flutes, lutes, harps, drums and cymbals were used. Social life. Family. A joint family was the smallest unit of a village. It was headed by the senior-most male member or patriarch. This system is called a patriarchal system. Position of women. Women held a position of respect in society. They could attend assembly and offer prayers. Two more topics that we will study, that is Varna system and religion. At first, society was divided on the basis of Varna. Varna means skin color. The fair-skinned Aryan considered the dark-skinned Dasas inferior. The Dasas were original inhabitants of the region where the Aryans settled. Gradually, a system of social division based on occupation came into being. This developed into the caste system and Varna started meaning caste. The four castes from the highest to the lowest were Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaisya and Shudra. The priests who looked after religious matters and recited prayers were Brahmanas. The king and the warriors who protected the tribe from harm were Kshatriya. The Vaisyas were mainly farmers and craftsmen. Dasas and those Aryan who disobeyed social rules belonged to the Shudra caste. Now religion. The beginning, the Aryan worshipped the forces of nature such as Prithvi means earth, Agni means fire, Vayu means wind and Indra means rain, Surya sun and Varun sky. The most important god was Indra. There were no idol. Prayers were chanted in open air. Rituals were simple. Fire was an important part of such ritual. Up to here we have studied. Hope you understood the chapter. Now you will revise the book and get the question answer of your own. Thank you.